Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunia. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
To Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl, episode 195, I believe.
You want to take a sip for me?
Oh, 195 episodes, my goodness. We'll hit 200 before the end of the year, huh? I think so.
Yeah,
If my math is mathing, I don't know.
It's more than 5 weeks left in the year, right?
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with math and time, but yeah, that'll be really cool. We should do something cool for 200. You know, think about it. Anyways, welcome back to Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. I don't know how everybody's week was, but that's just what we do at the beginning of these episodes. So, Tequila, how was your week?
My week, this word don't define my week. I think it was just something that personally, I learned this word this week, and I was watching this documentary and they said this word, and had nothing to do with this week and everything that went on, but I kind of seen when they said the word, I researched the word, and I'm like, wow, I seen it this week. So it is kind of impactful. So the word is misogyny noir, and that's the impactful type of week that I had based off of that word right there, misogyny noir, because what the word mean and things that I witnessed this week and up to this week. Yeah.
No definition?
So the definition.
Tell them to look it up.
The definition is
I can put it together.
dislike of, contempt for, or ingrained prejudice against black women. Misogyny noir shows how sexism and racism manifests in black women's lives to create intersecting forms of oppression. I never knew that compound word is a compound word because it's two words put together to make one. But yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Look it up, y'all.
So I learned a new word and I actually witnessed acts of that shit this week. So yeah. Other than that, I had a fantastic week.
Yeah. How was your week, Cognac?
Very interesting. I learned words today or yesterday that shouldn't be used.
Okay, copycat.
I'm saying I'm changing it up. I think.
Not really.
I'm just I said I've heard words. I didn't say
you just heard something that bothered you. That's it.
No, not that. I was saying that I heard somebody say something
that bothered you,
and I knew I caught it earlier, and then I was like, I was right that I heard that because I was told no way. There's no way that word happened. There's that. I'll leave it at that, I guess.
Yeah.
How's your week?
Misogyny noirist. Just kidding. I was just gonna keep biting too off the word thing. I wrote it down. I kind of wrote like my thoughts down this week. Sorry, y'all. My week I wrote nah. And I said, I'm thankful for my family and friends and the future cutoff of some of them. That's my week. I just realized this week that Yeah. Very cool. I do want to shout out my dad because I think he listens. Thank you, Dad, for a text that you sent to all of your daughters and wife on Wednesday. That you didn't have to. You don't get into any of those things. That basically said, God is what's most important, and that's not going to change regardless. His happiness, that he's blessed with us, and those things. So that was a really good point. I mean, like, to open that for this long. My dad doesn't text like that at all, and it was just this long vein. It meant the world to me. Anywho, can we get into our first segment? Let me take a shot.
What the fuck with the girl?
Alright, so I took notes, guys. Excuse me if I'm long-winded, but this is a chance where I can just say what I want to say for now without input. My what the fuck is for America with 3 Ks in it. Let's take out the C and put 3 Ks. I'm so embarrassed and disgusted right now. I could barely sleep for 2 weeks prior to the election, and I can barely sleep now. I'm really grossed out by human beings right now. I think I've said on 1,000,001 episodes, I don't care if you agree with one side or the other, but morals are important, and when someone shows you who they are, believe them. And I think, I don't have to say what happened this week. We all know that all over the world, all over the world fans. When excuse me if I get choked up, I just need a minute for my what the fuck moment. When her slogan came out that we're not going back, I want everyone listening to me, this is just my opinion, I mean, I'm not going back. Whether she won or not, I'm not doing it. Once you've shown your ass this election, and really the past 9 years since that demon has been around, there's not going back. Pretending you were and are complicit to racism, fascism, and the patriarchy, you need to stand on that business, because I'm not going to forget it. Period. So, yeah. I've argued ad nauseum about women's health rights and how important it is, because I'm somebody who wouldn't be talking right now without 2 medical abortions. I've had to argue that that's not what they mean, and that's exactly what they mean. I couldn't imagine laying on the floor after being pregnant with twins that I wanted so bad and miscarrying one, and trying to save the other one, and could not, or it would have killed me. And I had to go in to have that handled, and then came home and they didn't handle it correctly and had to go back in. I could not imagine having to prove to Ted Cruz, Roly Poly, Donald Trump, or anybody else that I might die to get approval for those things that happened to me. So really, I actually had 3. I said 2, and then I had an ectopic, which, if you don't know what that is, Google it. But basically, it's an implanted pregnancy where if the fetus grows, you'll die because it's in the wrong area. And I'm really fucking pissed off that my ancestors worked so hard for that right that saved my life, and now I have this little girl and a lot of little girls that I love that won't have that right. and I'm disgusted by it. To me, this has been a masterclass in white privilege. It doesn't matter what this person has done. As long as he makes sure that the whites are not minorities, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck if he's a rapist? Who gives a fuck if he's stupid? Who gives a fuck if he's racist? It just didn't matter. Because what did she do? What she did was be more qualified, and not any of those things that I just said. I don't know why he's a Christian savior to some of y'all when he can't quote a verse from a Bible and try to sell you a Bible, which anybody else would have done that. It would have been a problem. Why are you trying to sell it? It's King James, original or bust, as far as I grew up with. I grew up in the Christian church. But let me go back to growing up in the Christian church and give you a proverb. Proverb 6:16 through 19. There are 6 things the Lord hates, 7 that are detestable to him: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked schemes, feet that are quick to rush into evil, and a false witness who pours out lies, and a person who stirs up conflict in the community. That's in your Bible. I don't know if it's in his or not. I don't know if you guys purchased it or not. You're fucking hypocrites, as per usual. I don't know, even in the Old Testament with Torah, love thy neighbor didn't mean love your neighbor if they agree with everything that you deal with. I don't think that Jesus went up to the sick and said, do you have insurance? I don't think Jesus went up to the poor and said, well, am I paying for your fucking bread? I don't think any of those things. From what I grew up in, did it change? Somebody let me know. A lot of people say don't let politics ruin your relationships, but I don't let politics ruin my relationships. My comfort is important to me. And if I'm not comfortable around you because you've adamantly defended this fucking lunatic, I'm just not comfortable around you. I'm not comfortable around someone comfortable with someone who incited racism again. I'm not comfortable with you with someone who decided that women are just property, basically. You can grab them in their pussy if you're famous or rich enough and do whatever you want and get away with it. I'm not comfortable. I'm sorry. I'm not a fucking teenager, and I know what this means. I know what my grandmother taught me. I know what my great-grandmother taught me. So yeah, again, you're gonna have to stand on that business come January, and when you feel the effects of him not actually giving a fuck about you, I'm gonna say thoughts and prayers. We're living in a day, I posted this on my Instagram, where people, especially white people that think they're white and they're not, and I'm speaking to some of my family members, you were and are proud of something you should really be ashamed of, and I'm going to start making you ashamed of them, because I'm ashamed of loving y'all wholeheartedly, despite horrible things that you've done that aren't Christian, that aren't moral, and I still loved you. In closing, I wrote a Turkish proverb that's been going around. It says, when a clown moves into a palace, he doesn't become a king. The palace becomes a circus. And I want everyone to remember that come January, because I'm not going back. That's my what the fuck. Thank you guys for listening.
What the fuck with the girl? Joking with Cognac.
Okay.
No, follow that up. But, how do you determine if an ant is a girl or an ant is a boy? You throw them in water, the girl ant sinks, the boy ant is buoyant. Buoyant. It's buoyant.
Oh. Are they both gonna live?
No. Well,
Are both ants gonna live
yes.
though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Buoyant. Buoyant.
I know. Oh, like science?
Buoyant.
Science is a real thing?
Buoyant.
I know what buoyant means and buoyancy. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. A lot of you boys think you're fucking buoyant right now. Sorry, that's what's gonna come out of my mouth all night.
Okay.
Not you, not to you. I'm speaking to the camera. Yeah. So you don't bounce that. Anywho, let's get into the bowl. We don't have that many bowl questions. Sorry, you guys. So there may be a lot of chit chat. Who knows? Who's gonna go first? Don't take more than one.
Right. Like the fortune cookies. Are you close with your brothers, sisters? What drives you crazy about them? I'm close enough to know that I'm not going to go into details, but I'm close enough to know that they're crazy.
Okay, so you're close,
And that's what
drives you. That's what annoys you. Is they're crazy? Okay, well you have to answer it.
I did.
What was the first concert you ever went to? The first concert I ever went to was a Christmas concert at church.
What they sang.
Jingle bells.
I just joke because I hate
No, I'm just curious.
Christmas music, and I just told my mom.
Because I got invited to a Christian concert where they were doing the Rock and Roll stuff.
During Christmas? Wow.
No, this was a Christmas concert.
Yeah, it wasn't as special. Alright, so since we have so little, I'm going to ask it and answer, and then you guys have to answer too. Got it? Alright.
What happened?
There's some little questions that I'm going to
everybody gonna answer?
Yes.
Okay.
But whoever picks has to answer first. Do you like your partner hairy, bare, or landscaped? I don't know. It depends on the partner. Like, how hairy are you? How bare are you? And what's lands like? Are you drawing like zigzags in your shit? I don't know. Not too hairy, not too bare, not too landscape. That's my answer. What's your answer?
Just trimmed up. I mean, so I guess the middle.
That's landscape.
Yeah, landscape.
Oh. Tequila.
Groomed.
That was trimmed.
Well, that's the same as you. You said trimmed up.
Yeah.
Groomed.
Well, landscape can be like, because they got shapes.
That's what
they
I'm
got like
saying.
the French cut, and
I don't
don't need all that. You just take care of your shit.
Like a heart for February.
No.
She wants to do a heart for February.
Do you know how long it would take out to do a heart? That's my point. Like, no. You have to grow the hair long enough. That means don't touch me so I can shape this heart out. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Groom makes more sense, I guess.
I think in Sweden they sell patches like that you could just put the buff on there like that.
I don't know. Why would you do that if you took it
I don't
off?
know. I'm just saying.
That's so stupid.
There's all kinds of shit you can do.
I don't want anything down there if I can help it. It's that, especially in my
And so,
right
you know,
age.
some guys, I heard that some guys, first of all, find it weird. There's some guys that find that weird. And then on the second note, I've heard other people say that scientists say that it's the when guys like when you have a certain amount of hair, like they get more attracted to you because of the pheromones of the hair
Yeah.
there.
Well, science is science.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, no. And it's actually better to have hair down there, I will say that.
Yeah.
Ladies, it's not for men's purposes. It's just better. It helps with, like, deterring things from there. But
That too. And also the pheromonic.
no, but we don't care about if you're
I can
men
look it up if you want.
I don't. It's not about a lookup. I guarantee you that most women, besides the ones that voted weird, do not give a fuck if you're attracted to what they smell like. They're probably terrified. Shave it off, ladies. There's this place called Sem, and they laser get it done, and they help people with melanin too, which took me a long time to figure out. Get rid of the hair if that's the case. Good God. You pick now.
Another.
Yeah.
Another?
Yeah. We're all answering.
Oh,
You
yeah.
pick and answer first.
I thought I read before. I'm doing
Oh, sorry.
my question. Do you like it when?
It's different.
Yes,
My
you're right.
bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was just thinking.
I've read it.
Are you
Super
okay?
different.
Oh, I said my
Yeah.
bad. Do you like it when you are dominated during sex or a dominate? Dominate. I'm more of a go with the flow person, to be honest with you. I'm gonna go with the flow person. How, so I'm a half-ass answer, I guess, but it's more like, you go with the flow. You got a half shave, full shave, and there.
What was the
Do you like to be dominated or the dominant? Like you wanna be in charge or not in charge? I think is what that means. I don't know what the hell Cognac just said.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like to hear again.
Yeah.
I like to take turns throughout the evening.
Take turns.
I like to be. I don't know how that's worded. I don't want to be the dominant, but if it's hot enough, then I'm gonna be like, fuck around and find out. You know. Because then I'm like, okay.
Just take turns,
Okay.
depending on the moods.
Okay, well that
What's going
seems like
on.
a take turn. If it happened, I
What?
said I would jump around.
Like that's the
What?
same thing.
No, you
What?
didn't. No, you didn't.
Wolverine
No,
on
you,
me,
no,
or-
you didn't. No, you didn't. You said that in the hair and the this. You didn't say the same thing at all.
What sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to?
What sport? What? Sorry.
What sport would be the funniest?
To add a mandatory amount of alcohol to
You have to take 3 shots before you even play the sport
Mm.
or something.
it. Either bowling or tennis. I'm gonna say bowling.
I was gonna say already. No, you're
Not
you're playing the
professional.
sport.
Yes.
Like no
Oh, yeah.
professional.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'd be funny because they're professional. Somebody might get cracked in the head. I would say my first thing was golf, but then I'm like, no, then it would take hours and hours and hours longer.
Golf is a drinking sport.
Yeah,
Every time I played, we had booze.
well, we weren't professional. You said
No,
professional
I
sport.
mean, without y'all, other people that thought they were professionals. We never played holes.
First of all, you golfers played way too fucking early in the morning to be drinking. Like when I actually went to do professional golf, it was like you had to get up at 6 o'clock. I didn't want to do that.
Well, because you got 18 holes.
Yeah. Okay.
When it gets hot.
Yeah.
That shit take long.
Yeah. Well, then you guys are all drinking, probably, anyways. Something fast. I don't know. I don't want to see anybody throwing up. What's the new one? Pickleball. Because I don't know any rules. I'll just pick pickleball.
Why put that?
Professional pickleball.
I'm gonna say boxing.
That's actually funny.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's
Because I would probably do a couple shots.
That's gonna be a good fight for
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
Boxing.
You know how many referees not getting knocked out?
Yeah. There was the scorecard.
Yeah.
How many times did you not hit the referee?
Ain't gonna be no poise.
Yeah.
Boys is gonna let
That
them
would
loose.
actually be funny.
Let them up and just go.
Yeah.
But so when they do this, okay, hypothetically, if they ever had a drunk boxing league, which TM right now, if they had a drunk boxing, you know how they weigh in your size and so on and so forth, right? So on your size and weight and all your conditions they try to do, how many shots is
They just
for you to
said
be
you have to have the same amount of
shots?
shots.
But some
Okay,
one can
that's the funny part of it. Duh.
That's your ass.
Yeah, you 170, I'm 170.
Yeah.
Have you been drinking or not? You're bad. Should have been practicing with the 3 shots.
right.
He got the physical advantage, but he's a lightweight with that power.
Whoops.
His competitor comes from a long line of alcoholics.
He's Irish, so you know he's gonna spin the lose tonight.
I'll watch it.
Me too.
I would.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Your turn to pull.
Brought to you by
You know.
I did the sport.
Oh, you were in sports?
Yeah.
brought to you by Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Drunk boxing.
Oh, shit. What is something you regret this year? Something I regret this year. Let me pick one. I don't know. I can't pick one. And I usually don't have a lot of regrets. I regret wasting my time this year with stupid people. That's what I regret. Wasting my time with people that are stupid and don't actually genuinely give a fuck about me. But pretend they do. That's my biggest regret. This year, probably the year before, the year before that. I don't know.
That's sad.
I know. Well, I don't really have a lot of regrets. Because my payback is crazy. But, you know, not traveling. Because then I probably won't be able to. I don't know. You? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my regret is my regret this year is just letting certain people like talk for me and not like sticking to how hard my voice can get as far as like just shutting me out of certain things that they don't know what's going on, and just I'm just like, all right, whatever, y'all do what you want to do. You know what? I'm out of it. I'm shut down.
You sound like a vice president who can't do shit. It's so weird.
You keep doing that, but
I'm gonna keep doing it.
that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's I guess my biggest regret is just being like, you know what, I'm good. I got other shit to deal with. Y'all do whatever y'all want to do, and see how it works out for you.
Tequila?
I regret getting comfortable. Yeah, I regret getting in the comfort zone. I never usually like get in the comfort zone. I usually keep my back to the wall and keep a little scrap in me. But I got kind of comfortable, so I'm trying to find my scrap. I miss my scrap. Yeah. So, who is it?
On me? Or,
Who asked that question?
I forgot. Me, I did.
Oh, so wrong. Yeah. Comfort zones to get you.
Sure will.
Stay scrappy.
Not like this. I was just joking. If you fight like this, you get your ass whipped.
Unless you're using them thrones for weapons.
Well, I mean, these nails are kind of funny. Yeah.
What is something that everyone looks stupid doing? Everyone looks stupid doing. Everyone looks stupid doing? Dang, that's hard. Start a podcast.
Not so weird.
Starting. I said starting. I meant, just because you gotta get the bugs figured out. Shit like
Oh, I never looked
That
stupid.
sounds stupid. I don't
Yeah,
look
yeah.
stupid. I ain't never looked stupid.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I never
Oh,
looked
my
stupid.
bad. I don't.
I haven't seen the stupid podcast.
I did.
I mean,
Yeah.
not where they look stupid. I mean,
I did.
they look stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I like to see that one. That sounds like a must watch.
I might be talking shit about myself.
Okay.
That's something.
Even though I used to do it, everybody used to look stupid doing the walk.
Right.
The dance, the walk, not the.
Speak for yourself.
Well, I did. Let me see you do
The what?
it. Yeah, the walk.
Oh, I don't know what the what is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was in the 70s.
No, it was not.
Sorry, I'm the youngest, so I don't know what's the what.
It's an old school dance.
Yeah.
We guys and the Roger Rabbit we used to. Now the Roger Rabbit was kind of crunk.
I know the Roger Rabbit.
The walk, yeah, we used to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll post it on our page. I feel like I know it. Maybe I'm just thinking of the Cardi B walk.
Nah.
I'm just going to know that real off. Was it something everybody looks stupid doing?
Yes. I'm gonna show it to you.
Swimming for the first time.
No, that means you're a survivalist.
I mean, they don't. I don't know. I'm saying swimming for the first time, maybe.
Okay.
And if you stand too close to your partner, you get wobbled.
That's when you don't have rhythm. I got it. That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
That looks like a Super Mario.
Oh, I got it. I know that one. You're supposed to move around. Okay, I got it.
Wop it.
Maybe back then. Yeah, y'all were figuring it out.
I think swimming, though, is a good answer on that, to be honest. Because anybody that first starts swimming, they're like, they
She got crunk with the
kind
water.
of flopping.
She brought one leg up with it. Okay.
The what? No.
I'll say, I'm not gonna do it. No, I was gonna do it. But I'll say, I was gonna say anybody who can't tell me when America was great again in my face. Can't give me a date or a time in my face. You'd look stupid doing that. But I'll say having sex for the first time is probably awkward for everyone. What do you do?
I need to start a school on that.
What do you do?
Let's start school.
What do you do? Because it depends on like your parents,
It's
what
like
they
swimming.
taught you, or like what. Yeah, it's like no, it's not. It's not like swimming. What? Jesus Christ! You
How to
are
have-
just really
how to-
appealing yourself to the ladies here.
How to have sex for the first time. I need to write.
Consensually.
I need to write it.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you add that in there. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I need to start a class on that. Where you won't be uncomfortable.
And pull the fuck out.
How to have confident sex at the first time.
It's like pull the fuck out. Use protection.
Oh,
If you're
oh,
uncomfortable.
you didn't read Project 2025, did you? Okay.
Oh my god.
Well, you didn't. So
I said
you should,
okay.
okay, read it this week, and then tell me how easy it'll be for that to happen. Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
getting into it.
No, I don't have to
I'm done.
get into
I'm
it.
done with politics.
Oh, he's done with politics.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? How long have we been doing this podcast? How many years?
I'm done with it because I think it's ridiculous. I think the vision is crazy to me, and I think this, it's ridiculous.
Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone.
I'm just saying. I think it's ridiculous. I think the whole, it's become, as I said, it's become a whole like everybody just.
This is for gangsta.
You know,
You're just a little too late, a little too wrong. She knows this. Yeah, okay. Anywho, can we go into our last question? I gotta cook.
That's the
Come
we don't have any more.
No, but I'm sorry, our last segment. My bad. Our last segment.
Just a second. Can y'all keep chit-chatting?
We're gonna keep chit-chatting?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So what did you want to chit-chat about?
nothing.
No.
I got nothing to say
Yeah.
because I
Why don't you tell the people what you told me the other day?
Well,
that you gave up news radio. all
No,
of a sudden.
what I said was, I think it's become.
No, tell me what you told them. What you said to me.
I said
I'm not listening to news radio anymore because.
No, I said because.
Okay, so
Hold on.
that I don't need to chit chat with you because that's what you said to me when you held me in your arms and
No.
cried. Okay, that's fine.
There's no,
We can't chit chat
there's no
together.
point in it.
So what did you say?
All you're doing is yelling at me without.
I'm not yelling. What did you say?
I said
I thought it was a beautiful moment. Actually,
I said I think it's ridiculous how they're taking this shit to where. What did you win exactly? What did you specifically? You won. What did you win? What did you win?
white power.
Nothing.
White power.
What?
In my
You think
Chappelle
I'm
voice.
listening to that? No.
Yeah, you've been listening
No,
to
I
it.
listen to what's going on in the world news,
But
and
you-
that includes the conflicts in Israel. Seeing you're laughing.
Because you honestly
Because
sound ridiculous. You've been listening to white power
that's not
this whole
true.
time.
That's
Now,
not true.
now
That's
you
not
hear.
true. That's not true. That's
They're-
not
is it-
true.
Did they replace the radio
That's
people?
not true.
Did they replace the host?
You're sitting
Did they
there
replace
listening
the
to what I'm
host?
listening to.
Did they? Yeah, I have. Did they replace the host all of a sudden on Wednesday?
I don't understand. That's my.
What I'm
I said.
asking you is
I'll
to
shut
give
off.
no
Like,
give the listeners what
I don't-
changed. Did they replace? I'm giving you an opportunity to explain.
I'm saying that.
Why does it bother you on Wednesday?
No, because it bothered you so much, and I'm like,
But it's bothered me for a lot of years.
I understand.
Listening to the same people.
But it was. I listen to like local news people, like what's going on in Houston, stuff like that.
Okay.
That's what I listen to.
Okay.
So I don't know what you're like blaming me for.
I didn't blame you for anything.
I listened to
I was giving you an opportunity to say something
radio.
beautiful you said to me when I came home on Wednesday.
I understand.
And you can't even repeat it anymore.
No, I can. What I said was, I said, the minute that cat, one of them started gloating about some shit, you know, whatever it was, I was like, that's ridiculous. Like, there's a lot of people upset right now.
You said hurt.
And hurt. And you know, and I said that, you know, what did you win? What did you win? Exactly. Like, to gloat, you know, that's like a bad sportsmanship. Like, if I was watching, you know, Rockets versus whoever or something, and I'm just like, yeah, fuck you, I knew you were a fucking loser, you gonna lose, you fucking stupid ass motherfucker,
which is
like
super,
that,
yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
That's how I took it. So I was like, fuck, that's poor, like, you know, sportsmanship.
But you didn't
like,
think January 6th was bad sportsmanship, right?
I didn't even know about that. No, to be honest with you, I didn't, like I said, I didn't look at shit like that.
Okay.
I listen to weather shit
but you should have because we brought it up on here many times. Right. We brought it up privately.
But I never I never talked about it. So
yeah, you did. Okay.
Y'all brought it up, and I said I
brought it up or not. Right. It doesn't matter who brings it up.
I probably didn't bring it up. Because I really don't do politics.
It doesn't matter who brought it up. But you saw bad sportsmanship on January 6th when they lost.
I understand, but you are now getting more involved.
I'm very involved because I realize what the goal is here, and the goal is to make white men who pretend to be Christians the majority here, and that's going to affect me down the line after the mass deportation. It's going to affect me and everybody black here. I think it's going to affect you when they realize you're from here or your dad's from here. I think it's going to affect everyone until they get what they want. And I'm very more vocal about it. I used to just coddle. I used to be quiet. I used to, whatever. And that's how I feel. So if you're uncomfortable with it, then we can just mute this until January, this whole podcast, and I won't say anything else. But that's what I'm going to talk about, just like you always talk about. When these cameras
you're making like a political.
When these cameras aren't on, you've made it all political. You've made it political for probably 10 years. So, my turn. Not political. But I'm not making it political. I'm still talking about human rights. I didn't say, damn, these groceries cost a lot this week. Damn, this gas costs a lot this week. I didn't say anything political. I'm talking about morals.
All right.
Now it's time to get into our third segment of the evening, where we tell you 3,000 things about us using this magnificent book titled 3,000 Questions About Me. Me being Tequila, him being Cognac, she being the girl. This evening it's on me. I'm going to randomly select a question, and that question is number 3 for all 3 of us. What is the trait you most deplore in yourself? What is the trait you most deplore in yourself? What is the trait you most deplore?
So a trait I hate about myself, like really hate about myself. I think I have to just stand on business more. Everybody knows I do stand on business, but I'm empathetic, and I think I have protected people I love for a very long time, and I don't stand on my business, and it's affected me, like, in a whole lot of ways in my life. So I deplore and despise and hate that about myself. So I gotta fix that. What do you deplore about yourselves?
I deplore that I'm somewhat passive. Somewhat passive. Sometimes I'm almost passive to the point of being timid. I think, but I know that I'm passive, and sometimes I need to be aggressive, and I'm not. And I deplore that because I always beat myself up after the fact that I should have just went to smooth the fuck out. Yeah. There'd be moments when I just be passive, and I know that I should have been aggressive. And the situation would have turned different. So then I find myself being strategic to make shit go the way that it's supposed to go, when I could have just been aggressive out the gate to get the outcome that I need. I always get the outcome that I need, but sometimes it's good just to be aggressive with it, demand that outcome right there on the spot.
Cognac?
Being too nice and people taking advantage to it. Nope. Like, people taking advantage of my kindness sometimes, and it's jumbling my mind, but I'm like, man, dude, I've been burnt, fucked with, eaten as a kid, all kinds of shit. And I'm trying to be a nice guy and do everything I can to make everybody happy, and then I just get fucking shit on all the time. That hurts. It hurts. It hurts. And it hurts. So there's that. Beat as a kid.
Sounds deplorable. So your kindness is what you're deplored by? Your kindness?
No, I think
Okay, well, that was
it's
the
a good thing.
But that was the question.
I think it's a good thing that I've been able to keep that structure.
Okay.
I didn't come out to bed.
So, okay, but the question was, what do you deplore about yourself? But okay, you're talking about what you deplore about other people.
About other people.
Taking advantage of your kindness.
Yeah,
That doesn't really-
basically.
Okay, that's his answer. I'm not debate. Anyways, thank you so much for listening. I have one more thing to say before you try to hit a button. Happy early birthday, Tequila. His birthday is on Tuesday. He's going to be really mad. Do not cut this out.
He's in the middle.
Happy early birthday. Love you. To the moon and back. Appreciate you.
Well, actually, that's a late birthday because my birthday on Monday.
Whatever is 11th. The math stopped mathing in my brain.
Yeah.
Okay, so wish him happy birthday on Monday and Tuesday. But
And really, it's none of y'all business.
really thankful.
But, yeah.
Yes. And whatever.
Yeah.
It's my business. I'm making it my business. And I hope
Well,
you
you
have a
told
good
him
day.
what it was.
No, I didn't.
I've told it. I've said a million times our birthdays, how we have the same double-digit birthday. Okay, whatever.
No,
I'm
he said it
not.
was on Monday, so I mean they.
Well,
figure it
whatever.
out. Yeah.
Okay. Anywho, happy birthday. We love you. And thank you guys for listening. And we'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Good night.
Right.
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.